falls off of you because he's been
One
poisoned.
second.
1 second.
He muted himself. Everything grinds to a halt.
All right.
I'm back.
Are you back?
I just need 1 second.
All right. Well, while we're waiting for Ada, let's go back into the house.
Okay, then I'm gonna go do something.
All right, because you need to take care of something. So back in the house, we're gonna do this really quick. Eldritch, the dog leads you to, the courtyard in the back. But instead of finding a chamber pot, there is a crocodile waiting for you. Rawr.
I feel like I missed something important.
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay. And the crocodile stares at you with his eyes, and he says, "Knowledge is belief."
Belief is power.
You're very brave. No doubt you're one of those strange people from the far off west who has that strange somehow believes there is a state between both life and death superior to both.
I come from a long line of strange believers. Perhaps you've heard of us.
You don't look like a black angel.
No, I've been attempting to make contact.
What is it? Yeah, you don't look like someone who wants to Let's pause a moment and thinks. You're one of those priests. You're not from the Abulafia, are you?
No.
Name that means nothing to you. Remember this name, Abulafia, because I will ask this from you at another time.
So we'll meet again.
What is it you seek? The Black Angels?
Yes.
Well, then you might as well talk to me. You may call me, glares at you with his little yellow eyes, Nick.
There are some who call me Tim.
Well met then, Nick.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's not the Black Angels you want. It's me. You're seeking greater knowledge, aren't you?
Indeed, as the saying goes.
It's you who caused all the ruckus at the Tower of Silence, isn't it? He says, gesturing with a little clawed hand.
Well, you know, sometimes things get out of hand. The barrier between life and death is thinner in some places than one would believe.
You've made yourself a person of interest. There are other people looking for you, and yours.
And yet I managed to get to you first, before they would get to me.
I'm back.
Well, let's keep this brief then, because you're only supposed to be here making your privations. What do you want?
Knowledge.
You can be found. You can be found at the Abbey of not Saint Jerome. What was that? Saint Jor. Saint Jor. No, there's no G in it. It's just Jor.
Okay.
A weird derivation of George. Well then, do you swear that by the power of truth you will conquer the universe?
With the knowledge that's given to me, I will make short work of the barriers between life and death.
All right, I give you this, a brass coin. It's not round. It has. He hands you a brass coin that it has an ankh on it, which it seems to be of great antiquity, but it's also been shaved, so it's no longer round. Instead, it has 9 sides.
Okay.
Some may ask you for proof that you are a member of Esteemed. If anyone asks you for proof that you are a Black Angel, you show them this. Don't give them my name. It means nothing to anyone but you.
Right. I understand.
I like you, Eldritch. I will come and find you. There's something. I must make inquiries first. Now go, before anyone is suspicious.
Should you not be able to be found at the Abbey, I may also be found on a ship.
It's good to know. I will ask the mistress about you. Now get out of here. I
right.
already have people are already starting to talk about how I keep meeting people in privies.
Yes, it is strange. Nick.
No, this actually isn't a privy. This is just the back. This is just the backyard. Welcome to the Middle Ages. And man, if we could be near the river and all the canals, it'd be great. Instead, we have to get that poor dog guy to carry all our stuff down to the river. He hates us. Okay, Ada, are you back yet?
Yeah.
All right. Ada, so you're hurt and stunned, and the other guy falls down. He has to recover from reeling because he fell down and stand back up because he's sick. And so he's clutching his chest and breathing heavy. But I mean, he would have run away, but he's sick. When it's
Did my assassin just assassinate an assassin?
he's not dead.
Oh, damn.
He gets back up, and is clutching his chest, and he looks like he's going to run away. On your turn, you recover from reeling. You may take a single action. Do you want to try and brain him with the fan again, or do something else?
I kind of want to switch over to my better weapon, but I know that'll take an extra turn and then have a chance to run away.
Right, because you don't have quick draw yet.
Right. So I'm going to attempt another attack on him.
Okay, this time he won't get the extra D12 for the defensive posture because he had to get back up. So go ahead and roll your attack.
So
I have rolled 3, so go ahead and roll your body and melee attack with the fan. You just need to roll 4 better to hit me.
Wow, I just annihilated him.
Well, that's 3 successes, and you critted. So the crit kicks in, so that's 4 points of damage, plus 1, because the damage bonus is 5 successes, and he's hurt and injured, which is 7.
Explosion!
You hit him with the fan in the skull, it breaks open, and he is indeed overkilled, which is a bit of an embarrassment because it means you're covered in blood.
So you got any of his clothing like not just completely covered in blood?
No. You hit him. You hit him right in the head, and and not only crack open his skull, but slice down. Oh, by the way, I was listening to this. But slice down to his. I mean, just the side of his head becomes a blood fountain. You can see his brains pulse briefly before he falls over, and a big stain comes out. This was not a clean kill.
Right.
You are stained. His clothes are stained. You quickly ransack his body, I assume, rolling your speed and searching.
Good.
His in-height.
B, I guess. So that's just a D8.
Yeah.
I didn't do good.
Okay. You will find that he has so a quick search of his body, okay, you will find that he has a bandolier of throwing knives.
Yoink.
And he was armed with a short sword.
Don't give a shit about that.
Bandolier of throwing knives and a short sword. Oh, and you'll find his purse.
Yeah, that's what
He only has 7 dinars on him.
That's still enough to get my numbers up.
Now, you did kill him quietly. Do you want to keep searching the body since you're already covered in blood and risk detection, or do you just want to get the hell out of here?
Can I add stealth to do a stealth, to stay stealthy?
Go ahead and make a mind and stealth roll. You may no longer use low profile. You are covered in blood.
D6 plus
Can he disguise? Wait, what race are you?
8 plus D6.
He's a
I'm
fox.
a red fox.
You can use it. You can use disguise later to clean yourself. But I mean, like you killed him uncleanly. That was you basically cracked his head open.
I was gonna say, can you disguise yourself as a red fox because you're covered in blood? Like, could you do that? You're already a red fox.
You could disguise You could disguise yourself, but I just asked: are you going to stay here and search the body, or further to try and find concealed stuff because he is an assassin, or just want to get the hell out of here?
I really want to find some concealed stuff on him, so yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a mind and stealth check then.
I mean, you did kill him on a rooftop.
That's 2 successes.
Okay, you start tearing open his clothes and slitting open his belt because it's a place to find concealed stuff, and you will find on his person that he has 2 things of interest. One of them is an old brass coin that has an Ankh symbol on it.
Ah, shit. I don't know what this is, but it's probably not good.
The other one is... Oh, man. The other one is a sort of a charm that's on a string. It looks like it's made of some rare metals and looks like it might be some sort of magical thing. But you don't have academics or supernatural, do you?
No, but I'm going to
Okay.
yoink it anyway.
Write down you have strange charm that I don't know what this is.
Strange charm? Question mark.
I mean, you don't know what you look at it and go, I don't know what this is. So, okay. Because, yeah, without any of those dice, you have no idea. So, and you also have the strange coin. That said, the blood that's escaping from this guy starts to like drip all over the place. And you can hear some commotion in the street going, who smells copper? Do you guys smell copper? Copper's valuable, or it could be blood. Either way, I think it's coming from that rooftop over there.
Right, I'm going to leave now.
All right. You roll 2 successes. You will slink off. And yes, with your disguise, given like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever, after you get off the roof, you turn their clothes inside out and,
just
you know how to
automatically cover blood.
Right. I mean, if anyone searches you, they'll find it, but you know how to cover this kind of thing up. You, of course, curse yourself for an unclean kill.
Well, overconfidence does lead to incidents.
Okay. The rest of you will be shown out of the house.
All right.
Well, that was a pleasant little visit. We did get a copy of that contract, didn't we?
You have the contract that Captain Sam signed. None of you even got to read it. She had him sign it, smiled gleefully, and put it away, saying how great Captain Sam was. And Sam, you feel great. It's not often people recognize your greatness.
This is very concerning.
Yep, I accomplished what I was doing. So, time to find a new ship then, I guess?
No, I think this is good. We can say this one's ours now.
I mean, did you just sell our ship to her for free?
Well, this increases our credibility.
The contract that you have
Hold on
doesn't
a
have
second.
her name on it as a shareholder in the ship, so no. You're not sure what that letter said.
I mean, did we accomplish anything here? I mean, on their side?
Why, yes. Yes, you did, because you accomplished your goal of meeting with the Black Angels.
No, I mean on their side. Did they accomplish anything?
Well, what you guys can do is take the contract back to the ship, finish filling it out, and you have a forged contract.
So that's 2 goals we completed today.
That's 2 goals that you completed today.
And while I wasn't
Well, let's
And
take
while
it
I
back to the
wasn't
ship
there-
then.
well, I wasn't there for the exact discovery of the thing.
Yeah.
I did help
And
the entire mission.
And Ada comes back from her uneventful absence.
A new master of assassins.
I'm gonna be like, hey, did you get that thing done? Did you clean it up?
This is not even close to Master of Assassin. I just fucked up super hard on one little tiny detail, which is what makes me not a Master of Assassin.
Yeah,
You're working your way up.
how hurt does Ada look?
Ada's got disguise and stealth. Ada looks fine. She smells a little funny.
Okay, Ada, did you handle the?
You can observe me and notice that I'm holding my hand back. If you
Yeah, well, no, Ada changed her clothes, changed her look, and since at least 2 of you have smell as a racial sense, you get close. She smells like dried blood. Somebody needs a bath.
I still want verbal confirmation.
What confirmation?
Verbal confirmation. Ada, did you clean it up?
Yeah.
Yep.
I flip
Alright.
a coin.
Did you find anything interesting?
Yeah, I flip a
Anything
coin
to-
over to them, and that's it. And I also found something else.
Why? It's a brass coin of somewhat antiquity with an ankh on it. It has 9 sides.
What the hell?
Does anyone recognize this coin so we know why there's people following us?
I mean, I recognize it, but I don't know why they're following it. I mean, I don't know. Let me keep
Alright,
this.
Yeah, you hold on to it, Ada. From now on, anytime we see anyone with that coin, just
Do you also show
Grab
them that? Well, and I assume that you guys like get off the main street while you do this.
yeah.
Of
So,
course.
do you all? By the way, for those of you vigilant, you're not being followed anymore.
Yay!
Do you also show them the strange charm, Ada?
Sure.
That is indeed a Nonagon talisman. It is one of the 3 trappings of a necromancer.
Yes, I've got one of those too.
Shh, says Khalid.
Oh. Now that you say that, now we also know it's made of bone. The thing you didn't recognize
Oh,
was
that's right. I
bone.
forgot. It's made of bone, polished bone.
What does it do?
Yeah, I'm not saying this shit out loud. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I have one of those too. That was an out of character comment.
Well, any of the wizards with academics and supernatural could tell you it doesn't do anything, but it's one of the
trappings.
it's what you need
Symbols
it for.
of power.
You need this when you meditate and practice to learn. In Ironclaw, you have to have talismans to help you recharge your magic. So it's one of the trappings of necromancy.
So it focuses your magic. It's an arcane focus.
All right, so
Yeah, let's go with
Kind
that.
of.
I don't want this. I hand it to whoever wants it.
I'll hold on to this.
What do you want a collection of bones for?
Because he doesn't have one already?
Yeah, he
No,
does.
it's
It's
a-
Researching magic.
It's a necromantic talisman. Necromancy is illegal.
yeah, it's illegal. Why do you even want that? You're just being weird now, Donovan.
If you get
What
caught
kind-
with it on your, if someone catches you on your person, they'll say, "Hey, it's the Middle Ages. I can assume you're guilty before you're innocent."
What kind of weirdo would carry around necromancy stuff with him? Come on, Donovan.
Seriously, I think you should
My
just
guy
toss it.
smell the plague.
In fact, I mean, Khalid will have to point out, this is the Delton Valley where there are, the possibly the birthplace of necromancy, although some people would say that. And yes, necromancers are a notorious problem because the previous religion before Malekism moved in here was tolerant of necromancy. I mean, it was still illegal, but people were still tolerant of it because it solves a lot of problems. But the new religion, the occupying empire, is totally not down. It is totally anti-necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
So getting caught with this,
It may be best to leave it in the street somewhere.
or destroy it. Yes, Khalid says I can destroy it for you. Just give it to me. I'll take care of this.
Speaking of
Still
which,
haven't met your friends, though, Eldritch.
I
Why?
need a pocket minute. Heal my hand.
And I
Oh, you're
worry
hurt?
about this.
At 5, there's no need to roll. 5 minutes of first aid. Your hurt is gone.
Yeah.
And with disguise, you could actually hide that you were hurt.
Perfect.
Yes, these are cestus. These aren't bandages.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a bruise, so you just make sure you cover it up. I fell into a door. Yeah, he gripped you with a clutching grip. Whoever they were, he was highly trained in both stealth and strangling. Who's highly trained in stealth and strangling?
Rapists.
I was gonna go with assassin, but you just went there. That works for you.
So does that make me a superior assassin?
Well, strangling is a good way to kill somebody because it doesn't require any weapons, and they can't scream for help while you're doing it.
I could have brawled him to death, but I didn't feel like it.
He is apparently, he's trained in brawling. You're, darn, I'm just trained in poisoning people from surprise.
Actually,
How's that
no.
working for you?
I'm also trained in brawling. I'm a brawling fighter.
Right. So yeah, you could have gone head to head with them with brawling, but which probably the fan does more damage, which is both good and bad. But yeah, no, whoever those guys were, they were trained assassins. So I mean, there's a tradition of assassins training in strangling because, like I said, doesn't require any weapons and they can't scream for help when they do it. But he didn't have any money on him, just those weird symbols. Whatever that brass coin is, it means he's part of something bigger.
Well, he did have money on him.
Oh, he had like 7, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm rich.
So I'm going to assume that you guys are going to go back to your ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta finish
I
off
think
that
so. We have something
contract.
too.
When you get back to the ship, you finish drafting the contract, and huzzah! We have stolen a ship! The crewmen cheer. Hooray!
Now, what are we gonna do with the ship?
All hail Captain Sam!
Oh, that's just 2 goals right there, bam. So, one thing
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yeah, boss, while you were gone, some pages came by and handed us this contract. I'd read it, but I can't read.
Okay, here, let me see it.
See how royally fucked we are.
Okay. It is an inventory listing that you're going to take on 6 boxes because you've apparently agreed to take a bunch of packages all the way around the pirate coast to the Emirates on the other side of the continent.
Okay.
Well,
I suppose such is the price. I was hoping we would get a more direct answer, but here it is.
Yep, it's 6 boxes. It's got some sort of seal down here at the bottom of it, the person who endorsed it. You will recognize this as Mistress Nira's signet ring.
That's fun.
Notice it already says paid in full, so apparently you must have gotten a lot of money.
Fuck!
Anyway, we expect the boxes will be here tomorrow. Now, that's just 6 boxes, or sorry, 6 barrels because of the Middle Ages. So that's nearly not going to fill the cargo hold. So if we're going to go all the way to the other side of the country, we should probably get some more cargo to make it worth our while. Otherwise, you'll have a crew of 42 guys, 60 guys, and an empty a cargo hold that's just got 6 barrels in it.
My thought precisely. I could perhaps do some research and see what we could bring from here that would sell well out there.
We're a cargo ship, so if you want to take on passengers, they'll either have to sleep in your room or they'll be extremely unhappy.
Yeah, it's probably best just to get stuff.
Donovan could do some market research, or maybe even consult the stars to see what might incidentally happen to be very good.
Oh, and planning the trip might be nice too.
I want
Oh
to go
yes,
to the candle
Donovan
shop.
will need to navigate.
I want to go back to
Okay.
the candle shop by the manor.
I was worried this would happen. Being pirates usually entails having to swim at some point, and I have no ability to do so.
Right.
Can't
So
swim?
now is going to come the next part where you guys apparently have been contracted. So your goal, you all have a new goal, which is deliver Mistress Nira's good to the Emirates, or deliver the goods if you just want to put that down for right now. But I do apologize for I did kind of warn you that the session might be a little short because I've got a lot of work to do because I've had people commenting on the podcast saying, hey, when's Horn and Ivory coming out? And the good news is it's coming out real soon. And I'd like to thank you guys for helping with this. But before we get involved in the huge plans, I think a lot of you are going to have certain plans to move forwards, and I'd like to have some time to prepare for that.